Good morning guys, how's it going? My name's Blakemore. I teach, travel and sometimes triumph, and this is a teach video. This is going to be another weekly vlog, another week in the life of a primary school teacher. Hopefully this week's going to be quite straightforward. I don't have loads of different special days with special assemblies and things like that, so I can show you a more normal week and what I get up to. So this week and sort of today is going to be quite straightforward. My children have a couple of specialist lessons and yeah, we've got a range of English and maths to do. I'm still really behind on English and maths from last week, and it's only the second week of the half term. So how I'm behind, I don't really know. Well, I do. I had loads of assemblies last week, but hey ho, can't really help that. Just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna prepare a load of resources and you know, the normal morning stuff. I'll maybe make a video at some point showing my normal morning routine as a teacher, but for now, I need to get stuff done. Okay, so it's the end of the day, and rather than talk you through everything that I do within the day, what I thought I'd do is just talk you through maths. Now, it's been the first day where everything's been setted. So what I've started to do within my maths group is sort of create a bit of a work ladder, if you like. So you'll see down here, I've got pots: mild, spicy, hot, super hot. The children, based on their level of comfortableness, that doesn't quite make sense. Based on how confident they feel with work, they choose whatever level they want to start at. Now, sometimes as a teacher, I'll just tell them directly, you're going to start with this, based on my assessment on the carpet or wherever else it is within the lesson. Then they can move on through as and when they're feeling more confident. It's really good because the children then get to see how they're progressing through that ladder. This is my working rule as well, that although I've wiped from today, is also really good for flexibility during the lesson. So I can write a range of notes on here, and then children come to this area to just pick up on any tips and bits and pieces that they need. At the moment we're looking at fractions, so if you were to come to spicy, we've gone for classroom secrets. Again, try not to reinvent the wheel. And hot, then you'll see there's different levels based on classroom secrets activities. I don't always just do classroom secrets activities. Sometimes I'll go for enrich activities to really just push the problem solving elements of things. And TestBase is another really good paid resource website. A range of different activities basically. But yeah, this is my little maths area, and I'm going to end today. Just want to sort of show you some of the things that I've been getting up to. Good morning guys, it is a Monday, and I think I've figured out why I'm always so tired on a Monday. I release vlogs usually on a Sunday evening, and that means that I stay up quite late because I try and correlate it with the UK times, making sure it's the UK evening. So I ended up stopping up until about 11 o'clock last night, trying to share videos and things like that, and I wondered whether there was a better time to post the videos, but I don't know. So I also go through a phase of being like, does anyone actually watch these weekly vlogs? But then, yeah, some people find it useful, I think. Let me know down in the comments. So today's going to be quite a straightforward day. Today is my busy day, so I try and stay off this camera as much as possible just to try and really get into things in school. A range of different lessons. I realised editing the video last night that I didn't actually talk about what social studies is. Social studies is basically a range of UAE topic-based lessons. So it might be looking at the 7 Emirates of the UAE, it might be looking at the different sheikhs, lots of lessons like that. It also covers some economics and bits and pieces like that as well. So I've got that today. I've also got lots of English, lots of maths, so we're doing lots of writing and mathematical stuff. So let's get on with it. So, for some reason I'm here way later than usual. These are fantastic. They're a great addition to my marking and make it a little bit more relaxing and entertaining. So I've had a ton of marking to do today, but before I go, I want to sort of talk to you about what I've been up to today, because it's definitely been a great sort of reduction in the way that I'm printing. I'll explain. Technology. Technology has really prevented me from printing an awful lot today and reduced the amount of paper that I have used. So it's definitely been a bit of an upgrade for me as a teacher and stopped me from killing trees, I suppose. Because back when I was teaching in the UK, especially in year 6 when it would be like before SATs, I'm guessing I used to go through a fair few trees throughout the year, because I definitely printed out a fair few bits of resources, and I know now that I could be doing things a little bit better. Some lessons it's harder to do that, but yeah, let me explain. So ideally this would be a screen recording, but because I'm rushing a little bit and it's late at night, I'm just going to show you through camera. So this is Google Classroom. You'll see up in the top hand corner, this is Google Classroom, and it's fantastic. So what I've been doing throughout today is just uploading a range of different tasks, a little bit like something like Seesaw, which is also a free thing. Google Classrooms is free, but Seesaw is also free too. So I've been uploading a range of different things and the children have accessed them. So for example, with this lesson, rather than print out mild and spicy, that's differentiation, activities, children have been able to go onto it, click onto it, and they will find, so here's some work that I showed them to start off with. So they were all starting to work together on different documents, so sharp, and then they can just work through it basically, and they can define sharp and then think of different words that would then become synonyms, and it was good because I didn't have to print loads of different things off. So going off that, I also uploaded things like this. So this was related to this activity where they had to sort of identify words they liked, identify words they loved, identify words they didn't fully understand, and then they'd research them. But the words, rather than print off loads of different pieces of paper, I just uploaded it so that they were able to read all of this from the internet, and yeah. Google Classroom is a brilliant collaborative tool for the children using Google Docs, Google Slides. It's great because not only can I get a couple of children working together well, I can also get the whole class working on one document. So they did that with Google Slides and a specific project that was set for them for EIT, which I've spoken about in a previous video. I'll link that up there too. So yeah, it's a really good use of technology, reduces the amount of paper that I'm using, and also saves me a bit of time. You know, you have to like chop things out sometimes and bits and pieces like that, so it's good in that way too. Technology is definitely a way that we can start to improve our well-being because it saves us a bit of time. That time is time that I could spend doing other things, although I'm here late at the moment. Okay, so it's the end of the day. It's been a double staff meeting day. There's the usual once a week staff meeting, but at the same time I've also had a CBD meeting. The way they did it this week was really nice. We started doing these Spark meetings. Now I don't know if that stands for anything, but certain members of staff from a range of different year groups and departments choose an idea that they find really, really interesting, engaging, and just share that for 10 minutes. And it's quite nice because it's almost like a teacher carousel where you go around different activities and learn some different ideas. So today we learned about academics. Now I've been using academics, and this video is a bit about technology. So academics is an idea gained from my colleague, so shout out to him. But yeah, it's a really good free resource and it's competitive at the same time, and the children just love it because they're racing. So yeah, definitely check that one out. I'll put the link down in the description. Seesaw, some of you might have already heard of Seesaw, but the Arabic department in school use it. I really like it, and it's good for parental communication. And then LBQ was a new one that was introduced by a colleague, so that's learning by questions. Now I'm definitely eager to try and get involved in that one because yeah, I can definitely see some good scope for assessment for learning and other opportunities for that website. Now I need to explore it more before I share it with you guys, because I always want to have a good understanding of something before I share it with you. It might create misconceptions basically. So yeah, I need to explore it and then share it with you guys. That'll be in another video though, but definitely check it out. Any websites I've mentioned, I'll post them down in the comments, description, you know what I mean. Good morning guys, today is a Wednesday, which is the second to last day of the working week. Now today I've come in early and just sort of cracked on with a load of jobs that I've needed to get done. One of them is marking and the other is, I've got a range of targets that I've highlighted in books. I've spent some time going through highlighting those, and I could show you the challenge area up here. I want to show you the challenge area fully, but it's got a range of children's pictures around the outside, and I've not got the time to take off all the pictures to be able to show you. But basically the statements match up to the wall so that the children can visually see what their target is at all times. So if I ask children, oh, what's your target? What are you working towards? And they get confused, then I can say, right, well, go to the wall, let's figure out what your target is, and then we can start to work towards those things as and when they're writing and all sorts of other times. So yeah, it's a good thing to have within the classroom because it can just help children know they're making progress. So you'll see I've still got loads of marking bits to get done, so it's a really busy day today, and I just need to sort of get things done. So, okay, so end of the day, and today has been just a really fast-paced day. Children did a lot of writing today. Now, I know this theme is technology, and the one thing I'll say about technology is sometimes there are problems with technology, so always have a backup option. My interactive whiteboard today was always the interactive whiteboard. Played up, it went really slow and sort of almost like glitched out. That meant whatever I had on the board, I think it was like a version of a text, wasn't showing and the children weren't able to work from it. So I then uploaded that onto Google Drives, Google Classroom, like I showed you before, and the children then got their Chromebooks and were able to have it. So that was the backup option. So technology almost saved me from a technology problem. So that was quite good. It's been quite funny because for me recently, using the Google Classrooms has actually decreased behaviour a little bit. Now that sort of surprises me because children have sort of used it as an opportunity to open other websites when they should be doing other things. Now, obviously I've gone through the behaviour conversation and they now know what the expectations are and there's consequences, all those things, but definitely wanted to tell you a funny story from today. Someone came to me and said that someone was playing on a game, etc, etc. So I walked over to this person, you could see them frantically like, oh, and like rushing. If you don't know already, there's a little hack, little shortcut where you can sort of press Command-Shift-T and it opens up recently closed tabs. And so I did that and all these different games just started popping up. So, you know, always make sure that behaviours and guidelines are set with your class because I didn't really do that so much and it's proven today to be something I needed to do. Yeah. So it's the end of Thursday, which is the end of the working week, which means weekend. Technology. Technology is fantastic and definitely can revolutionise the classroom in so many ways. It can save teachers time and it can also save on paper costs. At the same time, it can really embed and deepen children's understanding of things in a range of different ways. It's really good because sometimes children get immediate feedback from the things that they do online. At the same time, there are downsides. There are problems with technology, so you always have to have that backup. I want to do another video on technology. I think there's a range of different technology that we have within our school here in Dubai that I would like to share with you guys and sort of share how they are used. My children have an EIT lesson where they start to look at a range of exciting things. We've got VR headsets, all sorts of bits and pieces that I just want to share with you guys as much as possible. That way I can start to share more and more creative technological ideas with you. So hopefully it can be a bit more helpful. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it. It's really, really appreciated because it helps the video out quite a lot. At the same time, if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe down in the corner. I make a range of teaching and traveling videos and you can see those there. If you click the notification bell, you'll be alerted when I post. But for now, I'm out.